It's Dance Mogul Magazine here live on set with Storyboard P and Kento Mori. Can you guys just give me a brief overview of what it means to come together, being that you guys are from two different realms of dance, but still come together and understand what it means to be an independent dance artist and why it's important to push that for dancers here on out?
You want to start? I go. Me, I started dancing when I was a kid in Japan, but I didn't have any, opportunity to be a dancer in the industry, so I didn't know what to do. I moved out to LA, and Michael Jackson is the reason why I started dancing, and I realized all the dancers who created the styles or like who was behind the magic, like nobody got to know them, and dancer is for me, that's artist, it's like we produce the steps and we, show them like one language as art, and to me it didn't make sense, like nobody showed them a respect. So now I wanna exist as a dance artist people recognize. So I wanna do produce original tracks to and we're gonna dance to the beats and show them what we do, and like I wanna also show the respect to the OGs, people who've done so many stuff to the world, and people get to know, hopefully, and they showing us a respect more, because dance is the art, and there's one language people, we can understand, not even talking, and I think that's a beautiful thing, and this is what happened between me and him, we just met at the Michael Jackson award show, Escape album, and I saw him that I felt something very something like similarity and something like special. So I wanted to ask him and get down with me in Japan, and we spent like 2 months. And from the first day to the last day, we had the magic the whole time. And we never danced each other, but we feel something same special,
Leaving the battle circuit, being like the top of the battle circuit, like the East Coast, West Coast, whatever. Having like certain health issues that made me realize that I wouldn't be dancing forever. So, and my endurance, my stamina is changing. Only if I could show you guys, I have an ulcer on the side of my face right now, that all the way down. It doesn't stop me from dancing though. But what could stop you is not having sufficient money, not having sufficient food, sufficient shelter, and you can't get these things if you're just dancing all the time. So I think one of the hardest things though is getting dancers to leave out of the mentality of, if somebody's not next to a musician or is not completely on, then I'm not going to dance with them. But the battles is going on, and I want to look good and want instant gratification, so I'm going to go and battle. And that's what most of the dancers is doing. So why this is so important to me, like Kento bringing me out to dance with him, because growing up, like, where I'm from, I just wanted to dance. Like, that was what my whole thing was. So back in the days, it was different. Like, everybody did it for love. People would be more open to doing projects or coming out to dance or dance on your camera. But now it's like this sort of crab barrel thing. So Kento brings me out to dance. It's like, wow, I get to do what I want to do. I get to create. And then the business is always intact also. Also, too, for me as a director or as a dancer, as a creative, because I'm really a creative. Though I dance, I've been behind the scenes for so many years, and people have kept me in the shadows, and with certain projects that I've been getting on recently, it's been bringing me more to the forefront with business also. So I'm just really, really, really thankful for that, and it's very important that the independent stuff keeps going, because musicians are independent. As much as they sing, they are independent, and they are creating situations from nothing, just from ideas. So what makes it different from a dancer? Like, why can't a dancer do that? That's been my whole thing for years.
I want to bounce off of what you just said, Peter. Kento, the fact that you are currently on tour with Usher, how do you balance being, a professional dancer behind an artist, and also dedicating individual time to yourself and growing yourself at the same time?
Um, this is the thing I do, mostly in the States is, like you say, like a dance for, right now I'm dancing for Usher, but I've danced for, Madonna, 2 years, and I danced for Chris Brown 4 years, and I danced for like Neo, Sierra, like those like, dance artists. But that's really important for Japanese like dance industry because they look up to them and they listen to their song all the time. And if I dance to these artists, people always chasing the dream, and that can be happen. But same time, I can get a lot of people's attention to me, and I can drop my stuff like original stuff. Then which is what we did today. I'm dropping my first dance DVD in Japan from Sony Music, and that's is gonna be like the original track to the original concept, and we exist as a dance artist, without dancing behind somebody, and that's what I really wanna make happen. And I wish we can do some like dance show after this or something like other musician does, drop the album, do the tour.
Like on tour, yes.
Yeah, exactly the same thing, but I cannot be just this because nobody's done before, especially in Japan. So, if I did this and I just stay in Japan, people don't chase me, But because I'm working for such as like a legend artist, so people always trust in me, and people like, okay, so you dance for art, so starting like artist, okay, you must be doing something and worldwide, okay, we're gonna help you out and we're gonna make it happen something, and this is what's happening. So I need the both ways, and like in the future, really like I hope all the like special dancers like him or certain people can showing their talent like with the original content. Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, is there anybody you guys want to thank for helping you guys get to where you are right now?
Me, almost everybody, like everybody, everything happened for a reason, and anything like a even negative thing is always there's a reason, what I'm saying? So to me, I want to thankful to everybody, like from the family to all the dancers, people who help me out, all the choreographers, all the artists, everybody who I met. I want to appreciate to everybody.
I think it's hard thanking people because it's like this seasonal love thing, but I really want to thank first off like my main support systems, and it's various people, Dance Mogul, Warriors, like Shiz Hustle. It's different people like Shavu. Because what I do, I promote all day long. I have like my own distribution, and I think the hardest part for me has been similar to what Kento's been trying to do is launch momentum with independent projects. Because you can go and work with somebody to do a gig, but that doesn't mean people will seek out your own projects. So, I want to thank like Wave Gang, Coke Wave, Dame Grease, certain people. For like sharing my work on their pages, like DJ Simtex, UK, Soul Culture. It's so many people. Like I can just keep going, but I think the most important part is to keep going, because when you get to a certain level, all these people will merge back, and that will be like your network. So yeah, I'm just really thankful. Yeah.
And Michael Jackson.
Of course.
Of course,
MJ,
the king.
That's the God.
That's the king.
Yeah.
That's the
All right, guys.
blueprint.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for help us out, and give us your time and everything to grow the dance industry. Like I love dancing, and dancing is the one language people can get together.
Yes.
And there's no wars to me. Like
Yeah.
it's only for the peace, So I really hope this help to other world, not just dancers. Like
Yes.
all over, And we don't matter. It don't matter. Michael Jackson told me this. It don't matter like where you from, like what's your age, what's your religion. Like we all human. We are all brothers and sisters. So that's why there's no walls, nothing. So
There's only wolves.
I see now.
I see now.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Arigato.
One love.